October 16, 2025 is a day that will be remembered in American history for generations to come. The sun rose over the Capitol as lawmakers prepared for a vote that would change the lives of millions. After years of heated debate and countless negotiations, Congress has finally passed the American Dream and Promise Act of 2025, a sweeping piece of legislation that many thought would never become reality. This historic law brings long-awaited stability to millions of immigrants who have lived in fear of deportation, unsure if they could remain in the only country they call home. It marks a shift from temporary fixes to permanent solutions, offering clear and attainable pathways to citizenship for those already contributing to our society in countless ways. The bill is about recognizing the humanity, resilience, and dedication of people who call America home, even if their legal status was once uncertain or in limbo. It's a testament to the enduring values of inclusion, opportunity, and hope that have always defined our nation and inspired generations of newcomers. Lawmakers and advocates from both sides of the aisle worked tirelessly, setting aside differences to make this historic moment possible for the good of the country. For the first time in a generation, there's a real, comprehensive plan to integrate millions of people into the fabric of American society, strengthening communities nationwide. The law sets out specific requirements for legal status, rewarding those who have followed the rules, worked hard, and contributed to their communities in meaningful ways. Today, hope replaces uncertainty for countless families across the country as a new chapter begins for immigrants and for America itself. For dreamers, young people brought to the US as children, this law is nothing short of transformative. For years, they have lived in the only country they truly call home, yet faced constant uncertainty about their future. The American Dream and Promise Act finally ends years of anxiety and limbo for DACA recipients, offering them hope and stability. Now dreamers can apply for conditional permanent residency, which lasts for 10 years. If they meet important requirements like passing a background check and earning a high school diploma or GED. This is a major step forward for many who have worked hard to succeed. After this period, they can pursue full permanent residency by continuing their education, serving in the military, or working in essential fields. This process encourages dreamers to keep contributing to their communities. This structured path leads to US citizenship, finally fulfilling the American dream for thousands who have waited so long for this opportunity. Imagine Maria, a dedicated nurse who grew up in Texas under DACA, always fearing her future could be upended at any moment despite her commitment to helping others. Now, she can apply for a green card, continue her career in healthcare, and plan for the future with confidence and peace of mind. Maria and others like her can finally build a secure life, buy homes, and invest in their families' futures without fear. Her story is just one of many. Dreamers across the country can now look ahead and plan for their futures with hope and certainty. The law recognizes their deep roots and the countless ways they contribute to the country, from education and healthcare to community service. It's a fair and thoughtful process that rewards commitment, hard work, and integration into American society. For dreamers, the future is finally within reach, and the promise of citizenship is now a reality they can truly believe in. The law also brings long-awaited relief to temporary protected status, or TPS holders. Many have lived in the US for decades, raising families and contributing to their communities. Now, those with TPS for at least 3 years can apply directly for a green card. This ends the cycle of short-term extensions and uncertainty. Applicants must prove continuous presence and pass security checks, ensuring a fair and secure process. Families split by different statuses can finally unite under one legal footing. Take Carlos, a construction worker from El Salvador. After years of anxiety, he can now secure his future and stay with his US-born children. The law acknowledges the reality and humanity of long-term residence. It's a just solution for people who have built their lives here. For TPS holders, stability and peace of mind are finally possible. At its core, this law is about keeping families together. It recognizes that families are the foundation of our society, and that when families are strong and united, communities flourish. The law aims to protect the bonds that tie parents, children, and relatives together, no matter where they come from. Mixed-status families, where members have different immigration statuses, have lived with constant fear of separation. Every day, they worry about the possibility of being torn apart by deportation or legal barriers, making it difficult to plan for the future or feel truly at home. The new law creates pathways to legal status, strengthening the family unit. By offering hope and a clear process, it allows families to build a life together with confidence and security. Parents of US citizens, many of whom are Dreamers or TPS holders, can now apply for green cards, ensuring their children won't face the trauma of separation. This means children can grow up with both parents by their side, and parents can fully participate in their children's lives. This stability helps children thrive and strengthens communities. When families feel secure, children do better in school, make friends, and contribute positively to their neighborhoods. The law also streamlines family-based immigration, reducing backlogs and reuniting families faster. Long waits and uncertainty are replaced by hope and the promise of togetherness. The Sanchez family, once divided by different statuses, can now all apply for permanent residency and plan for a future together. They can dream, save, and work toward their goals as a united family. For the first time, families can look forward to a life without fear. They can make long-term plans, invest in their futures, and truly feel at home in their communities. The law reflects core American values of unity and compassion. It honors the belief that everyone deserves a chance to belong and contribute, regardless of where they were born. It's an investment in the next generation. By supporting families, we're helping children succeed and building a brighter future for all. Family unity is now at the heart of our immigration system, ensuring that love and connection guide our nation's policies. Passing this law was a rare act of bipartisanship in a divided Congress. Lawmakers from both parties recognized the urgent need for reform and found common ground. The bill balances pathways to citizenship with investments in border security and modernized ports of entry. This compromise was key to its success. Grassroots advocacy and political courage drove the effort, with Dreamers and TPS holders sharing their stories and keeping the issue alive. Pragmatic lawmakers put politics aside for the good of the country. The result is proof that government can solve big problems when leaders listen and work together. This victory is a model for future cooperation. For DACA and TPS holders, preparation is key. Start gathering documents, birth certificates, school records, proof of residence, and employment history. Seek guidance from reputable legal sources, not unauthorized consultants. Accredited nonprofits and immigration attorneys can help you navigate the process and avoid scams. Watch for updates from USCIS and attend community workshops for information and support. DACA recipients must show continuous residence and a clean record. TPS holders need proof of status and time in the US. Collecting documents now will make the application process smoother. Be patient and thorough. This is a marathon, not a sprint. The law's implementation will take time, but preparation will pay off. Stay informed and connected to trusted resources. The new law is a win for the US economy as well as immigrants. Legal status allows Dreamers and TPS holders to access better jobs, increasing their earnings and tax contributions. Many will finally work in fields matching their skills, filling critical labor shortages. The law will unleash new businesses, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Studies show the law will boost GDP by trillions and increase tax revenue for public services. Communities across America will benefit, from small towns to big cities. For example, TPS holders can now take stable jobs at local factories, lifting entire communities. The economic engine of immigration is powerful and far-reaching. This reform benefits everyone, not just those directly affected. The real impact of this law is seen in the lives it changes. Anna, a DACA recipient and teacher, says she can finally build a future in the community she serves. Jean, a TPS holder from Haiti, can now keep his family together after years of uncertainty. David, a high school junior, is motivated to pursue college and a career, knowing there's a path forward. These stories echo across the country: relief, hope, and gratitude. The law recognizes the resilience and contributions of immigrants. It's about more than policy. It's about dignity and opportunity. Millions now have a chance to fully participate in American life. The tears of joy and sighs of relief are a testament to what's at stake. This law is about providing security and a future to our friends and neighbors. The American dream is now within reach for so many. The American Dream and Promise Act is a new beginning for U.S. immigration. It proves that sensible, compassionate reform is possible. By integrating millions, we strengthen our economy and enrich our culture. New citizens will become voters, entrepreneurs, and community leaders. The journey ahead requires careful implementation and ongoing support. We must welcome our newly legalized neighbors and share their stories. This is a moment for unity and celebration, a reaffirmation of our identity as a nation of immigrants. The law says we value hard work, contribution, and opportunity. Today, we move closer to our highest ideals. The future of American immigration is brighter than ever.